Bang Turf Team route combo here, and we are going to be showing you the top 3 running back routes. I was in the shower, just got out of the shower, and I was like, man, I gotta show the squad how to incorporate the running back into your passing game, and I think it's really good. It's really good this year to incorporate it, especially with how good blitzing is, and if you block, even if you try to max protect. They can send 7 and hover for essentially the line thinks that they're sending 8 people, and it's instant pressure. And so if you have a gunslinger quarterback to combat this, I think having a gunslinger quarterback does a really good job. But let's just show you what I would say are the three best running back routes. All right, so we're going to start off with this out of this tight formation. This is also really good in a lot of different formations. The stock wheel route, so like a lot of times the play would be called mesh spot, out of gun bunch there, mesh post, and then on this playbook it's called mesh spot in this formation, gun tight slots halfback weak, and this is in the Raiders playbook. I just want to make sure he has, okay. So I'm in practice mode. Christian McCaffrey has the hot route. I will say the stock wheel routes are better than if you put him on a wheel route, the running back on a wheel route. As you can see, you see the difference in the play art. He cuts up the field quicker. Whereas if I put him manually on a wheel route, he goes a lot more wide. It's not as easy of a quick throw. It's still not a terrible route, the wheel route. From this, but and I like to use that wheel route. I guess I can say there's 2 different wheel routes here to run. The stock from like a mesh spot, mesh post, or if you manually put them on a wheel route. And there's use cases for both. So let's really get into that. Oh, I don't have hot route master, so I can't put the inside guy on a post is what I would normally do. But some type of route combination. I hate not being able to put that guy on a post, but it doesn't matter. That's not really the purpose of this video. As you can see, you can motion out this guy, put him on a out route, put him on a flat route, because really what you're trying to do is just occupy any type of flat zone. And as you can see, this running back wheel route is going to get wide open. The purple zone is never going to be able to play that. And if they do any type of hard flats, it's really not going to play it. But as you can see, it's going to get right in that zone. Boom. This is a great quick throw versus blitz. This is just stock. The purple zone is not going to be able to guard it because you have this flat route. The one thing, if you do this route combination, and I think this is probably the best way to incorporate your running back, is you definitely want to have a flat route so that that route can get a little bit more open. Let's do it again. What I do like to do also is low ball it. I need to get that tight end out of the way. I like to run this on the short side of the field. And what I mean by that is you play the hash game. So if you're more newer to Madden, and I got to go over some of the basics because a lot of people ask me how do I shift my D-line right. So basics 101, Madden's all about hashes on the short side or the wide side. As you can see, the football is on the left hash, so the short side will be on the left side of the field. And I like to run this play into the short side of the field, right? Okay, so as you can see, that's getting wide open, and if you lowball that, it's going to be an even easier completion. But for more advanced players, we're gonna break down a little bit more because if you've been playing Madden, you know this is a great thing. Lowball it, bam, possession, catch it, nice 10-yard completion. So in my opinion, that is the number one, the best route in Madden for a running back. Let's get to another one. And if you do have Hot Route Master or running back like McCaffrey that you can put the hot routes on, is a pretty cool thing. But let's just go to another very, very good play called Post. And this has, let's kind of do, should we do some type of blitz here? Turn off autoflip. All right, so is it going to be the Texas route? The angle route from the running back. It's really good against any type of blitzing, or really you have to play the user. So let's just do this WS Blitz 2 here. And So once again, you play the hash game, right? If you're in a trips formation, you always want your trip side to be on the wide side. So the hash and the football is on the right hash. So we have all this open space because we have 3 receivers over there. So we want more room to be able to generate offense, and the short side is on the right side. And so this is the number 2 concept, the second best route for a running back in Madden 20, and I would say bar none. So let's just do this route combination right here. All right, and I'm going to incorporate my little baby dot. If you want to really see how this play can be broken down into being super glitchy, I'll leave in the description. It's called Best Baby Dot in Madden 20. But this is play the user. So if you have identifier as a quarterback, and you can see if they are hovering over on the left side, over the if they're using one like the slot corner there between the tackle or the tight end and the slot receiver on the left hand side. And if he shoots over there first, boom, you can throw this really quick, right? And so if they're not over there, if they're using on the right hand side, if they're using like that middle linebacker on the right hand side, that's where you can then go to this left side route combination. Especially if you motion him in here, it's going to get open. Well, I mean, what am I going to do? Cam Newton can't throw the ball, I guess. I guess his shoulder's still hurt. But really, what you're doing with this angle route is you're playing against the user. In this angle route, if you throw it, boom, right when he cuts, right there, there's nothing that can guard it. And if somebody is playing like underneath, they might be able to break it up, but they will never intercept that. So if they're blitzing you heavy, that can always be your hot read. That can always be a hot read. Boom, right? And so you're also playing a 2-man game here with the 2 different tight ends. So if they do user it and shoot down to take the running back away, you have 2 tight ends that are on streaks here, and you're playing a high-low read, right? So if they go underneath and jump the running back, throw it over the top of them with the tight end, and the tight end kind of went inside here a little bit further than he should have. So these 2 tight ends were kind of close, but it's all right. It's all right, no big deal. And once again, if they are using that, you can play the high-low game right there, and then also on this left-hand side, if you use the baby dot concept and do exactly what I teach in that video, this if they don't user guard it, will be open every single time. Every single time. Every time. All right? So let's get back to showing that right here. And then you can hit it in different spots. I like to possession catch it if somebody is getting kind of close to you, because if you possession catch it, they are not going to take hits. They're going to catch the ball, and you're going to move the chains. So as you can see, right, I could have thrown it right here, bang, right when he's about to cut, or I could have waited for him to clear out this little hook zone or this mid read. And as you can see, you have the high-low read, so I could throw it to this tight end on the left-hand side. Oh yeah, I also want to show you, to make sure that you know what you need to do is whenever you throw this pass and you can see there's a defender there, you want to possession catch it. A on Xbox, X on. You want to click on and press A or X, depending on what console you're on. Bang! All right, easy game, easy completion. Just to quickly show you what I mean by that high-low, the high-low game here. So if they do go underneath and I got screamed at, I should have, once again, what's the hot read? It's the angle route right there. The angle route is the hot read, so I should have done that. All right, let's try to get over the top here. And so you have the high-low read. So that yellow zone played underneath, or if it's a user, they went for the angle route, right? We've hit them up with that angle route a couple times. Bang! So they shoot down right there. And right when you see that, I'm throwing the ball. Look, I'm throwing it. All right, he's cleared that linebacker. Linebackers cannot get animations in this year's game unless you're using it and you have lurker, the ability lurker on it. They are not going to get that animation. 10 out of 10 times, they will never animate for that, and they shouldn't, right? And realistically, look, I mean, he's realistically, when the ball is getting there, about 7 yards apart. So that's the second part. And once again, let me show you how nice this angle route is. You can throw it right there for completion, get a nice 5-7 yards. It's a really good blitz beater. All right, so I'm going to use the same play. So I love to do this out of trips tight end now that I'm back in the Oakland Raiders playbook. But this concept, on the short side of the field, once again, a wheel route from the running back. All right, so this time I'm going to use the concept of another high-low read, but it's to the sideline. And sideline high-low reads are really good because when you have to play in the middle of the field the whole game, it can be very difficult because you got users there, you got a lot of players crossing each other. It can be difficult. But whenever you're reading a high-low read to the sideline, you can kind of take a breath, right? You can take a breath. You can say, all right, this is an easy read. If they play hard flats, I'm going to throw the tight end. If they play back there on soft squat or a cloud flat, you can throw the running back. And once again, the read is quick, the read is easy. So, and it beats the blitz. So you don't have to always try to pick up blitzes by blocking 7 players. And in matter of fact, I would say it's better to not. Now, if they're running like a 1-4-6, something like that, and the blitz gets there in a nanosecond, yeah, block somebody. But I would block somebody on the left, and if you need to, then motion snap somebody. But look at this. This is a very quick and easy read, right? So what am I reading here? I'm reading this corner, right? So he's blitzing in. So my read is now, all right, this side of the field I'm looking at, and I'm not even worried about the left side of the field. As long as there's not a user there, I'm not even looking to the left side of the field. They're blitzing me, so that means I need to look at my hot reads. My hot reads are this high-low on this right-hand side. And so my attention goes from this corner, who I was reading to see if he was in a hard flat or a cloud, to now he's blitzing. So that means this guy is now in the flat, right? A flat defender. So what is he in? I don't know. I don't know if that's a purple or a cloud flat, but he takes away the corner out. So bang. Right when he cuts to is when you really want to throw that. Right when it cuts, boom. Big gain, go after the catch. Now, in a lot of games that you'll play, you don't necessarily always have to or have the ability to throw that right when he's cutting, right? Oh, okay. So if you do throw it after he cuts, I would highly suggest once again for you to I need to get out of this defense, but for you to possession catch it, right? So like boom, possession catch that, take your 5-7 yards because he's going to end up getting hit. He's going to get popped. He's going to fumble if he catches the ball. So I would highly suggest you to possession catch that right there. So another thing, I just want to repeat myself, is that if you throw this right when he cuts, boom, that's really good, and it allows you to then get a little wiggly with it. You got human joystick, Barry Sanders, or somebody out there, you could do a good job with it. All right, so that's in my opinion the best way to utilize a running back. I'm going to show you. If you stay this late, first off, leave a comment in the comment section below and say I'm a beast, or say something. Say I stayed all the way through because you are the real MVP. So I really do appreciate it. So I'm going to give you one little tip here that I do like to do. Well, I guess it does matter what play I came out in because I don't have Hot Route Master. But it doesn't really matter because what I'm showing you here is another little tidbit. So if you have Hot Route Master or if you have a running back who you can do the hot routes with, this ghost route right here is really good at pulling down flat defenders. So if you want to do a route combination, like I can't put DJ Moore on a post route, but that should be a post route. Let's say you want to completely clear out and flood that side of the field. So then you have a post route from DJ Moore. Just imagine it, a streak route to take away any deep defenders, and then you have McCaffrey here with the flat zone. As you can see, he took the flat. All right, so I'm just going to show you in the replay. The flat defender just jumps. Okay, I gotta wait a second here. He jumps on that ghost route. So that ghost route is really good. And once again, it's a really good check down. So if they are playing deep coverage, you can toss it down to them. But as you can see, if this is a post route, it's still open. The little baby in route is still open right here because this flat defender, bam, shoots down to it. And once again, where you're flooding the zone with the streak here, that's taking away all these deep defenders, and that guy's going to get wide open. So that's my last little tidbit. You can do this for there's a lot of different things you can do with this ghost route. So and lastly, this flat route, table route, whatever you want to call it, it's just not as good this year. In years past, it's been dominant. It's okay. It's just not as good. Because these deep zones do such a good job of shooting down that flat route, table route, arrow route, whatever you want to call it, is just not nearly as good this year. It's still okay. I mean, I like to use it with level cell. But it's just okay, right? there's a lot of other better routes out there. So that, in my opinion, is the top 3 ways to utilize your running back. And hopefully you got a little extra tidbits there on how to incorporate this into your scheme. It's more of a concept than anything else. But those are my top 3, from the 2 different type of wheel routes to the angle route from the running back, and then lastly threw a little tidbit in there with the ghost route and how it allows you to manipulate zones. Not really manipulate them, but occupy zones to get deeper threats open down the field. This is also how I like to attack the blitz a lot of times, because if you max protect 7 and they're sending 7 and they know how to kind of glitch out the line, the blitz is still going to come in. And if you only have 3 routes out there, it can be difficult to move the ball play after play after play after play if you like to pass like a real man every play. So hope you guys enjoy. Once again, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the sticks.